Hey guys, what's up? Let me tell you what just happened. So I was getting ready and I was like, oh crud, people keep asking me what do you use in terms of like foundation and whatever to go to the hospital or to like do anything in a more professional realm. This is not a makeup tutorial. I was literally like mid-face, put my foundation on and started putting this on. I was like, oh, this is content, us. Still getting used to that. So I'm gonna film this like super quick video because I actually gotta go. To show you guys basically what I do on my face and my like so untidy packaging, because this is like a very much on the whim type of thing. This is my mirror right here, me and Bae. What up, boo? About to stare at her as I like tell you guys what I'm doing. So I have been using, it's been on here for a while as I started to get all my, makeup together. I was like, I should do this. And I left all this concealer on my face, which is drying. So what I normally do first is I put on foundation over my whole face. So I used to like spend a lot of money like, trying to figure out, I have friends that are makeup artists, one specifically that's like just like the bah. And I used to spend money on foundation, trying to thinking that only like the more expensive foundations can work for me. And like I feel like I've been a student like all my life, so aka budget life. And that just wasn't flying well for me. So I think one of my homegirls told me about Maybelline Fit Me, that she uses like 2 colors. She's like, well, and then they're like $8 a pop. Get 2, mix them up, try to find what your shade is, and go from there. So maybe like a couple years ago, like low-key 2014 to be exact. I remember when I got lit, you know what I'm saying? So maybe like 2014, I was like, okay, let me just try it. Went and bought 2 shades, 355, which is like coconut, and the Maybelline Fit Me. It wasn't matte then. They didn't have matte back then, but they do now. But my colors are 355. And this is like a everyday foundation. I have really oily skin. So I either use the Maybelline Fit Me matte poreless, or maybe last year they came out with a Maybelline Superstay. Like all of the labeling is off because I use this bad boy like nobody's business. So right now I've used the Maybelline Fit Me Superstay, which is just like a thicker, more like studio-esque foundation, I guess I would say. And so I'll literally put like 1 pump on my hand and then just blend that bad boy in, because I'm not trying to be cakey out here. I don't need too much because I've been trying to get that skin flawless on a natural anyways. But yeah, so that's the first thing I do. I just put that on with a regular makeup brush, and then I'm gonna lower this because I just forgot. Then it might not be low enough. Got a little bit of SWV playing in the background. Okay, so put on foundation, then I put on concealer. Hopefully you saw where I put it, but I can just demonstrate. I use LA Girl, $1.99, $2.99 maybe, because they're going up in socks and stuff at the beauty supply. Like literally, I used to use a lot more expensive stuff, but I've just started to get away with the cheap stuff, and it's okay for me right now. Maybe when I level up and I got like that money as a doctor, you know, or this becomes more of a priority, maybe I'll spend more. Everybody's priorities are different. I know I spend more money on flights and food. Okay, so I got the LA Girl concealer in Warm Honey. That's my tone. It's actually a shade lighter than my normal tone, so it can really like make my face pop. And the way I describe it is that I put it wherever the light hits me. So photographer eyes wise, I put it right here in the center of my T-zone, a little bit down the corner, during the middle of my nose, underneath my eyes and both sides. A dab right here. I don't really do this little like lip tracing thing that people do. Maybe if I did, it'd make my lips pop even more, but I think we're good. We good, boo. And if my eyebrows aren't done like they are not right now, I put them under my eyebrows as well. So hopefully that's enough for you guys. And then I blend it in. I have these Real Technique brushes. Again, even these, I've had them for like 5 years or something, so the labels aren't on here either. This is real life stuff, okay? Not everybody's stuff is all fancy and like perfect and whatever. Mine isn't, so we're just gonna go with it. So I blend it in as much as possible. I need to like calm down sometimes. Whew, sorry y'all. So yeah, whatever, blend it in. Then my eyebrows, Lord, when they're not done, it is so difficult to fill them in the way that, like fill them in like naturally. So we're about to see. This is like a hit and miss. So y'all, I'm letting you guys in. Weird. So I brush them out first. I got eyebrow hairs like my daddy. They be curling up a little bit. I'm like, Daddy, should have left my eyebrows alone. And your genetic trading, whatever. I love you, Daddy. My mom's hair is so much more like, but my sister got those. My brothers and I got this. It's so good. It's cool. It's cool. So I don't know. I'm not gonna teach this because again, it's not a makeup tutorial. But I use Anastasia Dip Brow. I've had this for like 3 years, guys. I just like literally dab, and that's all I use. My color shade here is Ebony, like the name of my best friend. Oh, so yeah, I just brush it in a little bit. Make sure it's as neat as possible. I think the main thing that I think about, like especially for school, I'm really tall as it is, 5'11", and when it comes to patient care, I honestly, I mean, this is really for me, right? But when you come into like more professional spaces, I think my thing is I don't want my makeup to call attention to myself. I want what comes out of my mouth to call attention to myself. What do I have to say? What's my input on how we're going to treat this patient? If anything distracts from that, I think that's what I care about the most. I don't want them to notice me because of my face. I mean, let's be real. God didn't make no mistakes over here, okay? So honestly, it happens regardless, with makeup or not, especially with being a woman in medicine and being a tall woman in medicine. You get noticed either way. But I think that's what I think when I think about makeup. I don't like to not look the way I look normally. I don't like it if it's like too much. Like I look at myself, I'm like, who's that? Definitely not what I go for. I just go for like just a natural touch up to what's already there. Kind of already said it before. So yeah, so do my eyebrows a little bit. I literally can do this in like 10 minutes, but this is really weird having to talk and remember that I'm sharing with people what I'm doing at the same time. So this light is a little different in terms of like me being able to see if I blended everything in correctly. I'm not mad at this. Hello. And then to wake my eyes up a little bit, I have this their Real Benefit little tester thing that I've been trying out. I like the brush on this more, I'm not gonna lie. This is actually finished. So I have this Ardell Faux Mink Multi-Layering Mascara that I got as a gift from Christmas, and I've been using that because it's like really jet black and that's what I like. But normally, honestly, I use Maybelline Lash Sensational, which is also finished. When you're like busy running around, you honestly don't notice when things finish, and then all of a sudden you're stuck like I am today without your normal products. So you make it do what it do. Okay. Like this is like a very interesting get ready with me video. This is like a make do with what you got to be cute when you go to school or to the hospital video. But it's fine. Yeah, so just put a little bit on my lashes. I don't really put on eyeliner. Well, I do, but just not for this. I just do eyebrows, conceal, a little bit of foundation, get my lashes to be on the. That was such a bad wink. Girl, get it together. But I just let my eyelashes pop a little bit. Occasionally I might put on lipstick, but that's like very rare. I'll do another like lipstick video that's a lot more planned out later. But I know you guys probably want to see the finished look. Mascara always takes a long time, so let me stop talking so I can fast forward this part. I think it's okay. I'm okay with it. But mama, you cute girl. But yeah, that's basically what I do. Sometimes I'll contour a little bit, but that's just if I'm being like super extra. So just to like, I guess, finish this up. Again, I no longer really buy expensive makeup. I think the most expensive thing I have might be this Makeup Forever Micro finish powder, which I didn't even know the name of because I've forgotten because I've had it for a while. Sometimes I put on highlighter. I try like really random things. So I have this like LA Girl strobe light strobing powder. And again, this is not cute because I've been moving around and it got broken either when I moved around or when I was traveling somewhere. So I have this in 20 watt. This gets my cheeks like popping, but they're pretty good right now, so I'm gonna leave them alone. And this is from like RK Kiss. Like honestly, I think I've had the thing I used to use for for contouring was like a black opal foundation. Sometimes I'll get a foundation shade in a darker shade or 2 shades darker, but I gave that away to my real chocolate friend that I was like, look, this is gonna be like bomb on you. And so I haven't gotten another one since. But I saw this in a beauty supply when I was buying hair to twist my hair because winter is real. And it was only $5.99. It's from Ruby Kisses. They also have like really cheap lipstick if you want to like experiment with colors before you buy like a more expensive type. But I just use the darker shade and put it in my cheekbone sometimes. Like right now, I feel like it's not showing as much as it normally does, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. But I just put a little bit. Sometimes it makes me feel like, ooh, chisel girl. Chisel that cheek, boo. Chisel. Put it in there. Again, this is like my day-to-day, so I'm not over here being like a super perfectionist. And I like my nose as it is. I don't really think about making it skinnier and more defined or anything. And then I just blend it in a little bit. And then I set powder on wherever I put like the light concealer is where I set the powder. But honestly, most days your girl doesn't have time. So is that actually realistic? Get ready with me. How to, this is how I do my daily makeup. No, so I'm not gonna put powder on my face because I got to go. So that's about it for me. I hope you guys remember that even though I wear makeup from time to time, I tend to only put it on when I feel like it's about to be a long day and I'm about to be very, very tired. Because I truly believe in the look good, feel good mentality. If I dress up in just like sportswear to go to class some days and I'm just like, oh, I'm trying to be on the go and have this like boom, boom, I'm out here, I'm about to get it. Then I do that. If I have a long day in the hospital and I know, dang, I didn't meal prep, so I don't have a good lunch for today. Oh, I didn't have the snacks. Food is so essential to me. If I don't have my food ready, and if I not get enough sleep, bet you about to be seeing a simple face because just I want to just turn and look in the mirror like, oh, hey girl, you so cute, boo. You know, so look good, feel good. And that's what today is, a look good, feel good day. So I hope that this was helpful for you. And I'll try to list all the products down below. I'm trying to remember all the things that I have to do so that this can actually be useful and you can actually find them if you like them and if you want to use them. And just that, none of these were above $10 except for Anastasia Dip Brow. Okay, we all know that one. And Makeup Forever Micro Finish Powder, which again, I don't really use too often. So, I hope that was helpful. Have a great day, y'all. Peace. You so bad, girl.